Hi everyone, this is Michelle. Today I'll be presenting my design proposal in response to SDG 12, Responsible Consumption and Production. I chose to start with textile pollution in the fashion industry because it has been one of the largest industrial contributors to the climate crisis, producing an estimated 1.2 billion tons of greenhouse gas emissions each year. Australia is the second highest consumer of textiles per person in the world. An average of 27 kilograms of new clothing is purchased by Australian consumers per year, and an average of 23 kilograms of clothing goes to landfill. While 87% of Australians are aware of the environmental harm caused by textile production and interested in ethical purchasing behaviors, a majority of them are unsure of where to start. This is Alan, the manager of a local clothing store who is urgently in need of cleaning their out-of-season clothing stock. He doesn't want the brand to have a clearance sale as it may damage the brand image. He wants to sell them all at once as soon as possible at a reasonable price without making the brand look bad. And this is Mandy, a 24-year-old art and craft lover who also likes stylistic clothing. She recently has a bunch of old clothing to get rid of and wants to buy new garments with a limited budget. She has thought about the idea of remaking clothing herself, but has limited experience with designing and making clothing. In response to the problems they are facing, a design proposition was generated. It is a digital platform that aims to involve consumers, designers, and enterprises in the process of circular fashion and prompts them to adopt a more sustainable lifestyle. Recycling, remaking, and reclothing will be the three main steps in a self-sustaining cycle. First of all, the platform collects unwanted clothing from consumers and local enterprises for recycling. Then these recycled textile materials will be dispatched as surprise bags to consumers or directly to local designers for the remaking of the new garments. Consumers can then donate more unwanted clothing to the platform in exchange for new, designer-made, upcycled clothing. Several design experiments were conducted to investigate the feasibility of this model. The first is the website prototype. Users land on the homepage, where they are introduced to the brand's values and objectives. As they get more intrigued and want to join as a member, they will be directed to the sign-up page, where they are asked to sign a contract with the platform, agreeing to adopt a set of sustainable living habits for their free membership. Next, they click on the Recycle page, where they will find a short description of the circular fashion process and an introductory video that explains it more concisely. Then they go to the Remake page, where they will find different colors of surprise bags filled with recycled material and various tutorials that teach them how to make things with their recycled textile. Lastly, they can visit the Reclothe page, where they will find a range of ready-made upcycled clothing, either by reputable designers or other users just like themselves. The second prototype is the intro video that delivers the platform's values, purpose, and demonstrates the processes involved in the cycle. The last prototype is a series of branding material aiming to promote the platform and increase its publicity. It corresponds to the brand's values of playfulness and creativity and is intended for a younger group of audience. The design centers around the three main concepts of recycle, remake, and reclothe. Logo variations and different patterns were designed to highlight the characteristics of each step. A neutral color palette of green, blue, and orange was chosen to depict the brand's central value of sustainability and its passion to work towards a sustainable future. To summarize, the project of RE still has numerous limitations. Firstly, it simply assumes that its audiences already know about the consequences of textile pollution. Secondly, its influence in rural Australia could be minimal due to limited internet coverage in the area. Moreover, The process of recycling, remaking, and reusing is time-consuming and may not satisfy immediate consumer needs. Lastly, reducing textile pollution may also cut down job opportunities for manufacturing workers. These various aspects will be noted and taken care of in Design Studio B, where more detailed research and design experiments will be carried out to inform a better, holistic, innovative design that is really capable of reshaping the world.